Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing Bitcoin, Ethereum, the stock market, but also I'm going to give you a price prediction of this coin over here, this altcoin, which I think is going to explode in the next, I would say, 3 to 4 months. So stay tuned until the end of the video because I'm going to discuss the price prediction of this coin. Your mind is going to be blown away. And of course, guys, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates about this crazy crypto market. Now, we're going to be discussing a little bit later about Ondo USDT. It's an incredible coin, I think one of the best performers for this bull run. But I want to start talking about Bitcoin today. Bitcoin, guys, on the weekly chart looks incredible. So it looks that we are pretty much I'm not going to say that we are ready to break this wall over here, but it looks that we could be seeing an explosion in price coming maybe for the next 1 to 2 months. But just let me show you from an analysis point of view what I think can be happening in the next 1 to 2 weeks. And of course, guys, if you are interested in knowing analysis every single day about Bitcoin, crypto, but especially about altcoins, you can join our VIP group. We post analysis every single day. You can see our trading results. We are doing scalp trading, swing trading. We have a crypto chat over here. We have a swing trading section for all the altcoins analysis every single day. Remember, we are not a trading signal group, so we are more of a community. But what I do from my point, I post every single day to give you guidance on what can be happening in the future with your favorite altcoins, which is super important. I'm not going to just tell you. But now let's cut the chase, guys, and let's go back into BTC. So at the moment, guys, the weekly candle is about to close in roughly 12 to 13 hours. And as you can see, it looks pretty good. In my opinion, it looks that Bitcoin could be having, if it's going to be able to break this wall over here at roughly $74,000, it could be potentially keep going higher and then forming another all-time high. And as you know, guys, already my next target is going to be roughly around I would say $80,000 to $90,000. And then after that, I'm expecting another drop, maybe down to here to 46,000, 47,000, and then a resumption to a new all-time high, end of the bull market at $100,000 plus. Now, there's so many traders, so many people on the internet, very reputable traders that I know that are actually calling for 100,000 already. And to be honest, this could be happening. So instead of maybe having a wave 5 at 80 to 90K, we might see a potential maybe up to, let's say, 78, 80,000, then a correction down to here. So I'm going to go and drop it for you so you can see very well. So we're going to see potentially an explosion up to 80, then again another correction down to, let's say, 66,000, and then one final blow off top at 100,000, and then from there we could be seeing this, or we could be seeing from 80 to 90,000 and then a drop and then a resumption to the upside, which is very important. But anyway, guys, looks I'm very bullish on Bitcoin at the moment, so let's see how we're gonna go. Now, let's gonna go on the daily chart so we can see a little bit better the point of the situation. So we saw a nice break to the upside. We had a breakout over here with BTC, so we broke our bull flag, which we were calling for such a long time. We finally were able to break it. Right now, Bitcoin had a retest around this area over here, which went down at roughly $66,500, had the rejection, form a little hammer candle over here, and now it looks like it's continued to go higher. So everybody's asking me right now, are we gonna go higher to all-time high straight away? What is gonna be our potential scenario from here? Now, looking at the chart, this actually looks very, very good. And what I would like to see right now will be a continuation, of course, to the upside. I want to see maybe this, a retest, which is, looks like it's successful, and then a continuation to the upside at least reaching 74,000. Then maybe after this, we might see another deeper correction down to here and then finally 80 to 90k, or we could be seeing a straight point up to 80 to 90k from here. So it's very difficult to say, but at the moment, I mean, that's the only thing I can see right now. And of course, this guy is a bullish scenario. So as a bearish scenario, let's say that Bitcoin is not gonna be able to sustain this movement over here, and then we're gonna go further down. The first level I'm looking, of course, for long or short position, and as you know, our VIP group knows exactly all of my buying levels. If you want to join, guys, until Monday, you're gonna have a limited sale because from Monday we are going to double prices. So what we're gonna see from here is going to be a level that I think is going to be a very good level to bounce and to, of course, like a good support to buy, and it's going to be around this area right now at roughly $64,000 to $65,000. So I wouldn't be surprised even if we're going to see, let's say, this, then a bit of a movement to the upside, another pullback around this area, and then finally going up to this way. So of course, if we're going to lose this level over here, we are going to be in trouble because we're going to go back into this range over here. Could be happening, 100% could be happening. So in trading, there is never like a standard rule to say this is going to happen 100%. We always have to be open to any possibility. When people make me laugh when you say people commenting and say, "Oh, you're just saying it's going to go up, it's going to go down." No, you geniuses. What I'm saying is that there is a probability for me, higher probability for BTC to go higher, but also there is a probability that it could go lower, and therefore you need to understand levels, a level of support, level of resistance, where it could go up or it could go down. So that's very important as a trader and also as an analyst. So Bitcoin right now, that's what I want to see right now. If we're going to lose this level over here, then we might see another maybe drop, final drop down to here, and then again all-time high. But on a higher time frame, I'm expecting a continuation to the upside. That's what I can see from here. Now let's have a look at Ethereum as well, guys. Ethereum, I mean, after the Ethereum spot ETF, everybody's already disappointed. Everybody's crying, saying that Ethereum didn't do anything, it went down and all of that, guys. That's completely normal. There are so many insiders who probably bought a few weeks ago, they pumped the price of Ethereum, they took profits, and now looks like Ethereum has stalled a little bit. But that's normal, and I'm expecting Ethereum to continue to go to the upside. But of course, let's analyze today to see what can be happening right now. Before, we were expecting, usually with the approval of the spot ETF, Ethereum to go to roughly $4,000, and we got 3,967. So that's very close to what we said. So at the moment, we need to understand how high we could go from here. We're going to go lower, we're going to go higher. So what I'm looking at the moment, guys, I'm looking to converge this point over here to this point over here, and what we do want to see will be a rejection of Ethereum to go down around this area. But of course, I want to show you some level of support that we can see Ethereum to bounce to. So I think we could continue to go higher, of course, if Bitcoin decides to go to $74,000 to $75,000 of previous all-time high, and I'm expecting Ethereum, if that happens, to of course continue also to his path towards all-time high, which could be roughly 4,800. So if Bitcoin continues to go higher, then I can expect Ethereum to just continue to go around this area, have a pullback from here, and then of course to continue to go up again. But of course, looking at the data, looking at the RSI, look all these indicators, what I can expect right now, it will be actually quite healthy to have a little bit of a consolidation to then of course explode to the previous all-time high. Let's also have a look at the daily chart so we can see a little bit better. As you can see at the daily chart, guys, we are a little bit overbought at the moment. Ethereum is stalling between these two areas over here. So looking at this chart here, what I would like to see would be a potential drop around this area, around 3,460, 3,500, touch this 20 exponential moving average, and then to continue to go to the upside. But in the worst case scenario, it could be the retest when we had this breakout over here. So maybe we're gonna go down to here, down to even, let's say, 3,000, then have a bit of a consolidation, and then to go to the upside. But at the moment, I think the most likely scenario for me is going to be a retracement down to here, roughly 3,400, 3,500, and then explode to the upside, reaching maybe 4,700, 4,800. We can also see, like, in a shorter time frame as well, what we can see with Ethereum, that's like I was saying before, I was saying that we were seeing an ascending channel. You can really watch my videos. I see an ascending channel. We broke the channel, we flushed down, and now Ethereum is trying to climb back up again. But what I could see at the moment would be something like this. I'm gonna go and select our areas over here, but what I can see right now could be a potential bear flag. So big push to the downside, consolidation, and then continuation maybe around here, around $3,500, and then from there we could see another big impulse to the upside. But of course, if Bitcoin keeps pumping to $74,000, we're not going to see that. We're going to see a continuation from here. But of course, always watch Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is going to lose some strength and is going to go down to 67,000, 65,000, then I can see Ethereum going down to retest at $3,500. What am I doing? Well, already our VIP members already have their buy limits. We already enter with one level, and then we have other buy limits to decide when to buy the dip. Now let's also have a look, guys, at the S&P 500. Very, very important. You know what? I'm gonna have a look at the Nasdaq today. Nasdaq, even more important, so we can see NDX, the point of the situation. So let's have a look from here. Okay, the Nasdaq, looks incredible, guys. We broke the previous all-time high from here. I put this chart I posted roughly 2 weeks ago, and look at that, that was a beautiful breakout. Now we form a little, I would say, like a potential engulfing candle from here, but it looks like it's still pumping. And at the moment, guys, if we're gonna keep seeing a bullish momentum with the Nasdaq, then you could be expecting, of course, Bitcoin to go higher. So looking at the Nasdaq, guys, if I'm gonna go and converge this point over here for you can say for a blow off top, right? Like in this case, we could see the Nasdaq reaching roughly 20,000 by the 21st of June 2024. And if that happens, of course, that could be extremely bullish for Bitcoin, which could be going at 80 to 90K in no problem. But of course, guys, this is gonna be our bullish scenario, so maybe like a blow off top around this area, and then finally a correction down to here. But otherwise, what we could be seeing as well, because of course it's not only blue skies and roses and flowers. At the moment, we are almost overbought with the RSI, which is not a great sign. We can also see on the weekly what's going on the weekly as well. We can see like a bearish divergence over here. So everything is pointing out that very soon we might have I'm not going to say a nasty correction, but we're going to see a correction itself. So looking again at the connecting the dot lines, connecting these points over here, we can see that we broke this previous all-time high, continues to go higher. So if I have to guess from here, could be that we are going to see a blow off top around, as I said before, potentially maybe 19,500 to 20,000, so maybe around here. But let's say we're gonna see maybe this and this and this and then this as well. That could be another possibility. But if we're gonna break this channel over here, guys, okay, we're gonna go down here and break this channel over here, then we're gonna be at risk of going further down. But so far, so good. So far, looks like we're still pumping to the upside, and there is nothing to worry at the moment. Very important event, which is going to determine if we're going to go into blow off top, is going to be the June CPI report as well, which I don't remember the date, but that one is going to be very important. Also the unemployment rate report. So all of this is going to be decisional for to see if the stock market and crypto are going to have a blow off top, or we're going to see a pullback. Because if the CPI is going to come lower than expected, then of course you're going to see a crazy movement to the upside, then a blow off top, and then a consequent potential correction. But otherwise, if the CPI is going to come higher, then we might see like a little correction coming in. And now, guys, after talking for this Nasdaq, S&P 500, and Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm gonna give you the best coin of the for the moment is Ondo USDT, guys. This is a new coin, looks amazing. This chart looks incredible. Just only like an uptrend. And we can probably do some price prediction today to see where we're gonna go with this coin over here. Unfortunately, we don't have so much information about Ondo because it's a new coin, so you can really can't really see like, how high this could go. But looking at this data over here and looking at the potential Fibonacci extension, they can really help us to understand how high this thing could go. So at the moment we're sitting at $1.22, and potentially if we're going to connect this point to this point over here with Ondo, we could even see easy like a target of 239, 323 or 3.76. It doesn't matter like we're gonna see this diagonal this as a resistance and then touch this level over here in November, but that's to give you guidance how high we could go to. So looking at the Fibonacci extension right now, we could be seeing Ondo to continue to pump and reach levels of let's say the first level maybe 154, then a little bit of a retracement, then this over here retracement, and then to continue. And because it's a new coin, I really think that if this is going to be hyped up, we could see a potential reach a target of the 3.618 at 4.236 Fibonacci, which is going to be around here. So in between $3.20 to $3.90, that could be a reasonable target for Ondo USDT, which is roughly a 3x from here. But again, this coin looks amazing. We can also analyze it in a shorter time frame. I'm gonna go on the 4-hour chart. I mean, it looks divine, looks very, very good. We had this beautiful breakout. So at the moment, what we're looking at, if I'm gonna go on the RSI as well, I'm gonna show you, just taking up a few indicators. You can see that at the moment I wouldn't just ape in Ondo straight away, because the RSI is showing what we call a bearish divergence and is also overbought. So there is a likelihood of seeing a potential rebound to the downside. So what I could be expecting from here could be a potential retest around this previous line of resistance, and then to continue higher. So something like this, especially if Bitcoin is going to go down, we could see Ondo maybe go down to this way and then to continue to go higher, because as you know, like on these indicators, we are pretty overbought, showing divergences and so on. Again, I might be completely wrong. Don't take my advice as that this is going to happen, because sometimes these kind of coins start to pump irrationally. Sky is the limit. But looking at the charts right now, I could be expecting sort of like a little bit of a consolidation maybe around this area and then to pump up again. But so far, Ondo, I think, is going to be a very good coin. It's going to perform very well in this bull market. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful, and if you have a question, leave a comment down below. But otherwise, still very bullish on Bitcoin. I think we're gonna see a midterm top, blow off top, coming soon, and then a significant correction to then finish the bull run maybe the beginning of next year. And of course, I'm gonna post a video tomorrow again, one video every single day. But otherwise, if you want to know more about analysis about altcoins and how to understand and get guidance with the markets, don't forget to join our VIP group, half price until Monday. So get in while you can. Guys, thank you so much, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.